I think this is we told y'all something for a second. Yeah, I think we should she had certified 2 carats in my titty chain. 3.5 in New Sharon inside my business night. Nigga, I had to buy the boat. She had to do this for my coach. I had to go back and put cocaine on me. So it's better to say it. We showed you niggas how to actively run the game. Big for a second. You back. She got certified 2 carats in my titty chain. 3.5 in New Sharon inside my business night. Nigga, I had to buy the boat. She had to do this for my coach. I had to go back and put cocaine on everything. Got it in the got it. I like how it sound. 9 figures up, but I've been staying grounded. Nigga, bitch, that nigga how I found.
Yes, sir. Young Jizzle from the map.
What's up, bro?
What's up, gang?
Man, I was back testing all day yesterday, man.
That's what I like to hear, man.
Goddamn, man, I started going in circles, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I stepped away from it, and I went on YouTube and I watched that video of you and I think the nigga name was Ashton.
Yeah,
the way that
the
way that nigga do his charts, bro, that shit made the transition and everything click for me. I don't like some just clicked for me with the transition and how everything like tested and broken candles and shit. So look, I can show you this move on Go. I ain't catch it. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't catch that buy this morning?
I
just
didn't,
broke that shit down with my last client, bro.
I didn't.
Oh, both of y'all missed that shit, bro. Oh my, bro. That's
I didn't.
Easy 3-band day, nigga.
Look at my chart though. You see my chart?
Marked. Hell yeah. You got that shit marked all the way up.
So look, this what I got caught up in. Like I know this is a lower low, lower high, lower low. This a low. And then this low tested this low. It didn't break this low.
Oh, that's a higher low. That's a higher low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a higher low. It didn't break this low right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm still like, because it didn't break structure right here, I'm still looking for sales. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have caught a sale right here.
You had a triple bottom.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay attention to that type of shit. But like when it came up to my trend line right here, I was stuck. I'm like, damn, man, what this shit gonna do right here? You know what I'm saying? Going down to the 15. And I seen it broke right here. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was gonna sell, but then it broke above and it held right here. When it held right here, the shit broke out. I'm like, damn, I missed it. You know what I'm saying? But then it came back and retested right here. It came back and retested my line and everything on the 5. I went down to the 5-minute. It make a little more sense. You know what I'm saying? See, it tested this area right here. It ain't break it.
That should make hella sense.
Tested this area and it broke out. You know what I'm saying? So then I was looking at Nas too.
That shit did the same shit.
Yeah, that's word. I was talking to myself. I'm like, this shit doing.
I ain't even looked at Nas, and I can tell that shit did the same shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for it to get a high point, hit a high point on Nas, so I can put the fib on the hour. You know what I'm saying? I know you can't put a fib till you get like a little retracement. Yes, no, I'm just waiting now. But like yesterday was kind of like, all right, the shit kind of like it's kind of like making sense now. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like the transition and shit. So yeah, I just been, you know what I'm saying, back testing that shit for real.
What else you been back testing with your trend lines and shit? Counter trend lines. Yeah, I look like a good one up there. Yeah, break that area down for me.
So yeah, up here.
So remember, when you start breaking something down, like, and this is for like teaching what purposes too, right? When you start breaking stuff down to people, always start from the left. so people can understand how you got to that area. You know what I mean? Like directional wise. So zoom out some and then shrink it down some. Bet. Now you start talking about where you coming from that high up there. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I just saying this how it was being respected for real.
Right. So you should have had a exhaustion zone over there.
I kind of put right here, for real.
Yeah,
I guess that's
but remember that's what it's based off of that first area that got touched. So
yeah.
technically, like exhaustion area isn't in the wrong, but it's kind of inaccurate in a sense, right? Because that's not the first place that got hit, and you're basing that like you just said. This is the first area that got hit. So if that's the first area, drag it from the first area over so you can see how price reacts. You know what I mean? You don't want to draw it from where price is at right now. Nice. Yup. Nice. Up some more. Right there.
here.
Right up. That looks perfect. See what I'm saying?
Man, it be little ass shit that I be
Little
fucking
shit,
up
that's
on.
the shit that separates, bro. That's the shit that separates you from the greats. I promise you, bro.
It be little ass shit. So
Little
then,
shit like that, man.
so I seen
Okay.
pretty much it was testing this high right here.
So what trend are we in overall?
It's a downtrend. It's a downtrend.
What makes it a downtrend overall?
This high point right here.
That's what I was saying. You got to start from. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can get
Okay, yeah.
where you at.
So pretty much just checking this high point too.
Okay. Market made a lower low.
Low.
Started counter trending.
Lower high right here. Right here.
Did you measure that lower high point?
No, I didn't.
Let's measure. Let's measure.
From right here, right?
No. So from the first one that you was just at.
Oh yeah. So it'll be like this. Yeah.
Up.
Where
I just said no to that one, and you put it right in the same spot.
Where would he go?
Go up, right, down, right there. Yup, right, up, right there. Yeah,
Right
yes, sir. That's my boy.
Why you put it right here?
Because that's the initial floor, bro. Like it pushed from the top part and then went straight.
Oh, and this one broken. It's not broken
Yeah,
right here.
that's the floor. That's the first
okay.
bearish candle that started waking up and showing you it's trying to make a floor, and then the following candle was bullish. So it's like that's the test of support.
It be little fucking shit, man.
Everything to the right is just a retest until it breaks that lower low.
Exactly. That's what I got. Yeah, that's what I got yesterday. Everything is like a retest until it breaks this motherfucker. If it don't close underneath it, that shit is a retest. So then we come back up here. Still not breaking this low. We come back up here, testing these highs, still testing these highs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This high still ain't broken. Still not broken. Still tested.
But more importantly, what kind of candlestick patterns are you seeing? Like, what are you seeing?
Bearish candlestick patterns, like bearish variations. Well, it's not a bearish variation.
More than anything, when it comes to the top of your exhaustion zone, you're seeing immediate rejection.
Yeah, turnarounds. Pretty much it's turning around. The market's turning around.
Exactly. So that's a heavily respected area. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
and what type of major market pattern is that up there?
The double top, isn't it?
Triple top.
Triple top. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Triple top 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it got here, to this point right here, went down to my 15-minute.
Okay.
Shit, that shit went all the way. I forgot to do the replay mode.
Yeah. I don't think it's on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like, go back. Go back. Right there.
And then
that's nice. Yeah. So you have the perfect fucking counter trend line, but you didn't take the right entry off that motherfucker, man.
This one right here?
That's not the good fucking entry, man.
It's not hit.
You're supposed to take. You're supposed to take the other one, man.
This one right here?
I wouldn't have been mad at that, but this is how you should have did that, right? If you was gonna take that off the first bounce, take it. And then once that bitch started counter trending again, you should have took that motherfucker again. Cause it's still on the backside of your trend line.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
You couldn't have known, so I'm not gonna be tight because you couldn't have known that the fucking market was gonna retrace. You couldn't have known, right? So you see what you needed to see, boom, you got in and executed. I love that, right? But then when it shot down and it gave you that little tweezer bottom down there and shit, that's when it's like, okay, those are warning signs for me to go ahead and close out and see what can happen because the market just made a low. It just made a lower low. And I know after a lower low, it's coming to do what? Make a lower high on the downtrend.
Yeah.
You wait for the counter trend, go down to M5. You could have slapped on right. No, go back. Could have slapped on a whole nother counter trend line right there.
Where?
Spread
here.
Go this way. Go this way. Right there. From that bottom, from that low. No. Go lower. Go lower. Yup, right there. Boom. Nice angle. Nice angle. Nice. Nice. That's nice. That's perfect. That's perfect. Or if you needed to be closer to price, scoot it up a little bit more. Up, 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 boom. On that wick. That's being dynamic. You see what I'm saying?
I remember you said like they can't, like you got to be able to walk down and walk up.
Exactly. So as long as it got that angle, that nice 45-degree angle like they taught us in math, bro, and you feel like you can walk on it, bro, and look at the backside retest. It lined up perfect. Matter of fact, your trend line is still not on the wick. Pull the trend line up some. Yep, pull that up on the wick so it's precise. Yep, nice. Okay. Yep. Nice. Now I want you to highlight, the bottom of that exhaustion zone, because that's what we talked about last time, right? That's it right there, man. Go to M1 real quick. M1.
I be getting lost. I be having to put that shit up.
You good. Yeah, you good. I'm so used to just seeing that shit. I be having to remember. Hit, yeah, that's perfect. That's cool. Nigga, you could have stopped.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
then I could have ended up for
sexy candle came right out your exhaustion zone and started building up with the momentum. Any of those 1, 2, 3, 4, any of those candles right there would have been straight. Yup, 100 points. Man, come on, man. Good money.
This what the back testing doing though, man. It's like really I'm seeing more shit.
Look. When it go to like that, when you put your wrist reward, you gotta go back to your main time frame. So don't do that shit on M1 like that. Cause that'll fuck. Go back to like even after you enter like that, go to like M15, M30. So that way you can really see what the fuck going on. Yeah, like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I target like the last
like right there. Yeah, that would have been straight. That's 61. That's straight.
Yeah.
That's straight. And then boom, you still analyzing. So then you put your random line down there at support. Because it just made a floor. No, nigga. The median. So the green wick. Boom, all the way across. Hold shift, remember, yup, nice. Boom. And then now you pull your fib out again. Point A, point B. Bearish wick to bearish wick. Yup. Nice. Boom. So you got 61.8 tests. Because it went bullish past 61.8, gave you the doji. You cancel the doji out. Another doji, cancel that doji out. Bearish. So it really went bullish, bearish, which is a test of resistance. So highlight that bullish, bearish. And then matter of fact, you highlight 61.8. Because that's the confluence zone. Nice. And now let's go back down to M1. Now, boom, you can clearly see the clear breaker structure of the support, right? Exactly. So take your random line, mark that off. You can see that as it's breaking that support, it's making what? Lower highs, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as that shit comes down, come on, man. You already know what you're supposed to be looking at. That's it right there. That's it. That's it. That's your sell order right there. Boom. Take it to support. Nice. 100 pips. Right above that lower high. Go up, right above your exhaustion zone. 100 pips, 100 pips, 100. So that way you staying consistent. Yeah, that's straight. Boom. Look at that, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Come on, man.
This should just be like, it be opening up so much every time I start talking to you, but it make me understand I got to do a whole lot more back
The
testing.
work is just back testing, work, bro. Fucking whiteboard and fucking mark that shit up. Draw what you see on the screen. Draw the fucking shit. And then fucking mark off breaks and structures. Practice going through that shit yourself. Like, I had to go through that shit like 100 times. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like when I see it. Like, all right, like when it's broken down, like how we just broke it down, like, okay, that makes sense. That make a whole lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I appreciate you though, man.
You know what's going on, man. You know what's going on, man. I just want to see you win. So then from there, remember, once you do that, what time frame you zoom back out on to make sure everything's everything? Yup, 15 and 30. Nice. Yup. That's nice, bro. And it's on its way to TP. Like, that's nice. That's how you trade. That's how you trade, G. That's how you trade, man. And you would have been able to maintain that, seeing that it's just a 23 small consolidation pause, and then that shit just fell. You know what I mean? And then you go back to the higher time frame, you go back to your 1 hour, 4 hour to make sure that the momentum candles are building up. So you're never losing track of what time frame you're on. So as long as you're on, if this was your main analyzing time frame, which it was for the time, as long as we're seeing bearish candles form, bro, we're good with momentum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I be getting stuck kind of because like yesterday I was kind of like I was on gold and I was trying to measure this pullback right here in this area right here. You know what I'm saying?
From where? From where?
From right here.
Measure what? Point A. Where your point B at?
Nah, see, I still had my I still had my fib on the downtrend for real. Cause I told you I was like looking at this point right here. It's like, okay, this the breaker structure right here. You know what I'm saying? We break structure. But I was wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? My bias was wrong. I should have had my shit from right here. I should have had my shit from right here. So right here.
Nice. Yup.
You know what I'm saying? So then I would have seen the pullback right here and came to so,
Yup. And then you just go down there in 15 once you seen that big candle starting to pull back and it
go down to the 15.
Nice.
But still see this right here though, like this, I don't really, it's like this bullish engulfing though, but
yeah,
that's a good entry right
here? No, that's the support. That ain't the entry. That's the support. That's letting you know that I found a floor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That don't mean it's time to enter. Hell no. Because remember, everything after that is a retrace. So that big ass bearish candle is a retrace. Then the bullish buyers coming back in to push it back up and start the trend. So you want to get in when the buyers come back in, like after the floor was made. Like remember, it takes multiple candles to make a floor or a ceiling, 2 or more.
And this is the floor right here, right?
Exactly. Yep. And then they made the higher low, the indicator more buyers. Yep.
Or
no, that's the higher low right there. Because you're on the uptrend, so that's a higher low. That's support.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the higher high.
Yeah, yep.
Higher low. You know what I'm saying? So then when it come up, this is why I get confused at right here though. You know what I'm saying? Like
too late if you trying to get in up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm just too
Get
late
in
for real.
at the higher low point. You get in at the entry.
Yeah.
That tweezer bottom, them two candles, that's where
Right
you
here.
get in at. Exactly.
Yeah, right
And
here.
so them two candles close. That third candle come down, make that little small ass wick, and then it start pushing bullish. You better be in by then, because if not, you late.
So right here, pretty much right here.
That's why you'll always hear me say placement, because it's about where you place your entry. It's not always about, oh, did this close and did it show me this and da 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 da. Like, no, nigga, where's support? Okay, put your entry at the lowest point that you can, so that way the next anticipation is a higher high. So that way you're maximizing the whole ride. You know what I mean? But if you wait until that support is formed and then you're getting in, that's more like a continuation, and now your stop loss is 200 points.
So right here, right?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Anywhere in that area would have been great. And then, come on. Now you got some motion, man. You know what I mean? Now you know what you're doing. That's how you do it, and that's how you gauge your momentum. Word up. Because I'm telling you, all this shit is happening on a higher time frame. It's happening on a 1 minute. It's just happening like this.
Yeah, that like the last time we talked, when you was doing the 5 minute, 1 minute, that shit was like, it was just like so fast. But when I was back testing and I broke it down from like the hour to the 15, 30 to the 5 to the 1, it make fucking sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll show you like
all one system, bro.
I know.
It's just waiting until all the parts align. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Yeah.
You ain't trade this week?
Yeah, man. I'm in bias for US 30 right now. I just broke.
Can you show me some?
Yeah. I got you. So yeah, I've been in this area. So you can see where we coming from. Higher lows, higher low, high, low, higher high, counter trend. We finally found our floor based off the higher time frame, like I told you. So once you find your floor, boom, placement, right? I'm not waiting until this fucking bullish engulf. Fucking placement, nigga. We
you gonna ride that motherfucker all the way back to
bottom, nigga. You feel me? Like, and then first TP 38.2, because that's the first official lower high point in structure for a downtrend. Right? But it's the counter trend far as right now. But if I break 38.2, get a higher low point, that'll also give me another entry opportunity. And I could possibly go to 61.8. And then from that point on, we can start getting back into the main fucking bias, which is this uptrend, because we still got from down here to up here, and we still within that counter trend area. You know what I mean? So even if I fib it out, even if I fib it out, like, we still at 61.8. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got my trend line that's holding momentum, that's gauging momentum. So technically, we could fuck around and get to 36.3. You know what I mean? Based on if those buyers shift.
That's what I was just saying. Like, you caught that bitch at the bottom.
Come on, bro.
That's the bottom.
Come on, bro. We ain't about to play with them.
That's the fucking bottom.
Yeah. Placement, bro. I'm not waiting until, no, I want to be in a part of the move, a part of the transition, a part of soon as I'm able. But that takes precision. It takes patience. It takes understanding the details, understanding how to use price that's from the left and be able to put the bigger picture together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then from there, just sticking with the higher time frames until the higher time frames tell you that, you know, transition is happening, or that sellers are coming back into the market, or whatever the case is. But if that don't happen, then we're going to stick with the higher time frame momentum until we get to one of our TP areas, TP1, TP2, or TP3 up in this area. You know, and it's just like I said, comes to managing and anticipating, because if we get up, say we get up here and we make a lower high point again or something like that, then that can indicate that it's more sellers still in the market than buyers. And then I can start to take TPs if I don't see a higher low point within that area.
Right.
But you can be comfortable because where our entry is so close to the floor.
Where is the negative 27? See, this is where when I be having a lot of fibs, it be throwing me off for real.
Well, on this is a counter trend trade right now, so it's no.
Okay, yeah, that is a counter trend. Okay,
Remember I said
yeah.
I'm taking it to 38.2 because that would be the first or high point. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
Breaks
yeah.
38.2, then I'm expecting 61.8. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you counter trend trade. But if it
Okay.
breaks the 38.2, like I said, we'll be flipping back into that bullish bias because we will have broken resistance here and resistance here. So pretty much I would be looking at this. If that was to happen. If that was to happen, then I would be looking at boom, boom, another entry opportunity, boom, boom, another entry opportunity to get up there. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's what I was looking at, that move right there. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's where you're trying to take it to.
Right. Exactly. At least somewhere in this area. Like, because that's where all the indecision and main resistance is. So even if I had this exhaustion zone, like I said, being dynamic, just went like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That could be a smooth TP area for like max TP. You know what I'm saying? If we don't get all the way up to fucking, if it ain't showing that it's really trying to move off the daily, basically, because that's a daily fib. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I'd be
Yeah.
scared to take counter trends. I think I'm just not there yet for
Well,
real.
if it's
But
off the daily, you good. You know what I mean? Because you got momentum in your favor. But if
yeah,
your daily candle ain't looking like, if your daily candle ain't looking like this nigga or like this, then you might be in trouble. If it's looking like that and you trying to get in buys, then you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole day of momentum is going against you. Like shit like that. Like, no, you gotta wait till that next day. And when that next day make that wick down here on the lower time frame, let me show you. On the lower time frame, those are candles. So if I go down to, let's say I go straight down to my 1 hour. See? So I can mark all of that shit up. Boom. Break happened here. Boom. Counter trend line from here. You know what I mean? Get out of that. Boom. Fib. Point A. Point B.
38.2.
38.2. Aggressive push to negative tweets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all you doing.
That shit make
Higher momentum zones and then being able to make plays off of them. And this is what? A reverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So if you're able to put all that shit together, man, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that should be it. I ain't gonna say it's hard, but it's like I'm still getting to that point where I'm seeing
No, it's definitely
patterns.
difficult. I don't want you to ever think that this shit is easy at all. Like this shit definitely difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like emotionally, all of that. But you know, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Like, you know, and I'll be the first to tell you, bro. Like I done had 5K Ls. I had 7K Ls. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no 10K, 20K L. Hell no. Like, but 5K, 7K, I done had them probably a couple times. You know what I'm saying? On my way to the 15K days, the 20K weeks, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's part of growing, you know. But like I said, you doing this by you tapping in with this one-on-one, it's already cutting the learning curve. You're already saving money. You see what I'm saying? Because like you said, it's those little things that you would have had to experience and lose money to even find out what the fuck is going on. And then you still might not know what's going on. So you going in that circle over and over and over again, and you get stuck in that paralysis state where, oh, I don't even want to trade no more because I can't figure out why the fuck I can't profit. But it could be that same lesson teaching you over and over and over. So you already cut the learning curve, man.
Yeah, bro. That's why I wanted to tap in with you because you can see like when we first started, when you pointed out like the first point that it made, like, you know what I'm saying? You draw your exhaustion point from there. It's just like little shit like that I'm noticing that's just what's fucking me up for real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna just keep working.
Just keep working. I like what I'm seeing though. You know what I'm saying? I like what I'm seeing. Like you got your plan in place. Like your charts, technically your charts look good. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, we just gonna keep building the snowball, keep building the confidence in the technicals. So that's why when it comes down to these placement areas, it's like, bro, you're getting the precise entries that you need, that you want. You feel me? And you're able to actually flow with the market versus being like gun ho on your phone, like, oh man, do I gotta get out? Oh man, do I gotta re-enter? Oh man, because then you chasing versus you waiting, you're patient, letting your technicals play out, entering at the correct placement area, and then being able to actually flow with the market is a beautiful thing, bro.
You know, honest with you, like I just got out of that. Like talking with you. Like cause the technicals and learning where I need to get in at and like to just mark the whole market structure up, it takes so much time to I'm not looking for just to get in and out of trades and
Yeah,
shit. I'm like
yeah,
breaking the shit down and looking at
yeah.
this area. Can I draw a trend line here? Can I know what I'm saying? Like where this exhaustion at? Like just doing all that just take up most of the time. So that's like adding to my like being patient, my patience. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So
It takes patience, man, especially to be able to master them entries and get everything down the way you need it to. It takes patience, bro, and it takes a lot of discipline when it comes to candlestick analysis, understanding momentum, and like I said, I'm not gonna stop saying placement. You know,
yeah, yeah, man. I appreciate it though, bro. Like,
already, bro, already, bro. So I like what you're doing with the trend lines. I like that. Next things I want you to work on as far as homework is Fibonacci. I want you to take 3 entries off of Fibonacci placements or PRZ levels. You know what I mean? So whether it's a 38.2, a 61.8, or 88.6, or 100%, like or 78.6. I want you to practice taking entries off of your zone, like finding price that lines with confluence with the PRZ, and then taking entries based off of that.
so I was looking at one of your videos when you was talking about Fibonacci, and you said that 38.2, 61.8, and 78.6 are price reversal zones.
And
So 50
88.6. So
and what?
23.6 and 23.6 and 50% are not price reversal zones. Price reversal
Yeah.
zones 38.2, aggressive push, 61.8, moderate push, golden zone, 78.6 is going to be slow, 88.6 is going to be very slow.
So when it hit the 50, I mean,
Go either way, because you got to think it's average buyers and stuff. So this is how I want you to think about fibs, right? So when you put your fibs up, right? If price starts to price pushes, right? So price pushes from a downtrend, 100%. So boom, boom, right? Keeps going, boom, hit the 0%. That's our point B, right? And then comes back to 38.2, right? It's still 70% buyers in the market still, right? That's why you get that aggressive push to negative 27. Make sense?
yeah,
If that shit comes to 50, look from the initial push. Think from 100 to 0. Think about the initial push. 50
half
is
and half.
half and half. You know what I'm saying? Then if you do, boom, 61.8, now you're starting to get an imbalance. Now you're starting to get way more sellers in the market than buyers was.
Yeah. But you still in that down. You still in a
It's counter trend, but you're still
yeah.
in uptrend because it hasn't broken 100%. It can retrace all the way to 100%. Damn, that was too far.
So all right, so
Retrace
100%.
all the way to 100% and be considered a full retest and still motherfucking
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So if it's 100%, that don't mean it's broken structure.
that shit would have to literally
Yeah.
go like this, right? And
And
then
retest that
make
area.
some type, not even that area, bro. That shit can retest and make a lower high between 38.2 and 88.6. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the key between here and here. So all it would do in this case is flip flop. So you'll be at 61.8. You see what I'm saying? So that's all it would do is just flip flop. If it really broke that 100%, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. So
Makes
88.6.
I don't got 88.6 on mine.
Well, you should. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put my shit up here and I'm gonna let you take a screenshot. So if you want it to look just like mine, you got it.
Well, let me take a picture of it.
Yep.
Hold on. All right.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it, bro.
Okay. So yep. And then like I said, 88.6. Right, you're getting a very slow retracement once you start getting here because look, you got way more sellers.
And buyers.
Look how many buyers you got. So you gotta wait until the buyers, like I said, them higher lows start to build up. When they building up, guess what's happening? The buyers is building up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then you start getting trend within the trend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even
Okay.
when it's like that, even when it's like that, right? You might want to get in a continuation. Well, Vontae, it didn't break my 0% and it's at my 100% and I'm still within my main fib. Okay, no problem. If you want to get in a continuation and it hasn't broken that yet and it made another higher low, put a sub fib.
All right, I got another question for you. So say you put your fib on your point A to point B and it go to 38.2, then it goes straight to negative 27, but then it retraces again. Am I still playing the same fib levels?
Sir, it broke out that high. It broke out
Oh, okay. So I move it from the bottom.
from the
I move
38.2 is your first official high. Well, I just say I was gonna take this shit too. 38.2 first. Why? Because that's your first official lower high point in a downtrend. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in the uptrend. Your first official higher low point is always going to be 38.2 no matter what. So if it did that, let me show you. So if it did that, right, got the higher low, boom, 100%, boom, retrace 38.2, boom, aggressive push to negative 27, boom, came back down, let's say here some shit. That's fine. You already broke out that main shit. So now, if anything, if it's making higher lows, we want to see if we get the negative 61.8, see if we get the TP2. So we're going to measure that with our new fib because it broke outside this zone, made a new higher high. So now we could, our point C becomes our point A, right? So point A, point B, C becomes A, B, C.
Yeah, that makes sense.
50%, and they keep going. And then let's say this shit makes a new high. Hit 61.8, pulls back. Cool. We adjust.
Move your fib. Yeah.
That's what we call it. We could call it modification. We just modify, right? So then boom, take my fib and I modify. My point C now becomes my point A because it was at least 38.2. It came to 50%. That's okay. Boom. Even though 50% not a PRZ, it's okay. It's still past 38.2. So it still can be considered a lower high. And then we just measure that.
Okay, so if it hit the 50 and it go past 38.2, that's considered a lower high.
It's still considered a lower high. It has to be at least 38.2. It has to pull back to at least 30. So 50% can still be a lower high. It's just not a PRZ level. It's not a zone that's respected 87% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably respected like 50%. You feel me? Like, because if it's 38.2, the next PRZ level that you're expecting to get hit, like I told you, is what? 61.8. Because that's the next PRZ level. Not 50%, but 61.8.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a bet, bro. That's a bet. I like it. So yeah, man, let's lock back in. Lock in Friday. Let's lock in Friday. So work on those setups, and we'll lock in Friday. That sound good?
Yeah, that's straight.
All right, bet it, Brody. Good session.
Right.
That was a great session.
agree.
I'm really impressed with like how you building, bro. Like I'm really impressed, bro. For real.
Yeah.
So just gotta
I mean, your videos be helping though, for real. Your videos be helping.
For sure. So we just got to make sure that we transition it onto the charts and make sure that you execute it a certain way. Okay. Remember placement, placement. Okay.
I got you.
Say that.